Hello, everyone. Your old pal RK Stud Robin Crotcher back with you for another back issue bin. I had to come up to the studio anyway today to get my next few days of pairs of clothes. I'd been able to stay on the couch with the wound back on and the wrap, and able to read some comics. And also today is Mother's Day, so happy birthday to any of you mothers that might be out there listening to this. I know I got a nice, sexy voice, or so some of my ex girlfriends have told me, which is fine, no big deal. But it's also my birthday, so kind of wanted to kind of just do a few things here. This one I know is not a comic book. This, however, is the WWE Ultimate's Great Muda. This was my birthday present from my brother. So I want to thank him for that. Now on to the comics, where of course back issue bin. Of course we go over these comics. I pretty much tell you the story, grade them, and whether you want to pick these up for your collection or not, you are more than welcome to. Just don't go on my review. It's just my review is just my basis and what comic books should and shouldn't be. All right, now here's Fantastic Four number 303. Very good, nice written story. I believe, if I remember right, Roy Jones did this. This follows nice little storyline that they were doing because, when Ben got back to the Fantastic Four, Johnny and at that time Alicia were dating, so he kind of, and we're getting married, so he kind of got a little upset. Well, hi, Kiki. And so he kind of was just mad at the world for the whole situation. I understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, Ben, you have to own up to your own feelings and how you feel about Alicia and your own rocky looks. I guess so. So I can't remember her name. Thundera took her to her planet and he helped her with the revolt of men, and she wanted to basically be his wife, but she knew how he felt about Alicia, so she sent him back in time to try to fix it. But in the end, after he fixed it and was about ready to marry Alicia, he still felt guilty. So before the wedding started, he actually said, "No, you two need to be together." So he still felt bad. Right after this issue, they were kind of doing the new Fantastic Four, where Reed and Sue went to live a normal life with Franklin, but that didn't last too long, which is too bad because I saw ads for Thing being the lead at the team leader at the time, and I thought that would be an interesting one. So overall, not bad. I will give this one actually for the writing alone. Story was done by John Buscema, I believe, but I mean the story alone, you made a character figure out and grow a little bit, which is what comics need to do. Make your heroes grow and learn about themselves as we go along reading. It was more fun than the latest Fantastic Four number 20 that I just read, where Ben and Johnny were working in a grocery store, working for Employee of the Month. That's not a comic. This is a comic. This is fun, people. You want fun? Here's a fun comic to read. All right. Source Point Press. Floppy Cop, number 1 and number 2. Now, I bought these because these were a little bit offbeat, a little different. They are. This centers around a Christmas where there's a guy causing havoc on Christmas, and Floppy Cop and another cop are trying to solve crossword puzzles. We don't exactly get the backstory of Floppy Cop just yet. It's a little, I don't want to say adult humor, but it's adult content. Somewhat. It's actually pretty good. I think I will go and look for these. I mean, I can't just give them both of these an A, but the story was consistent, and intrigue. It makes you want to read more. So, on just based on that alone, I would give it an A. This one was purely fun. Continues Godzilla versus the Marvel Universe, Godzilla versus Spiderman. This one concentrates on when he gets the black suit and comes back from the alien world where we all know that Venom is a symbiote. And yeah. Uh-huh. and and Mary Jane is there to like come back to him, and the black cat's also in his life, so they kind of fight over Peter kind of somewhat. Meanwhile, Godzilla's roar comes in, takes out, doesn't take out, unleashes the, damn it, I'll finish it with this one real quick. Unleashes the symbiote from Spider-Man and puts it on himself, and then they have to fight to take it off. This was pretty fun. I give it a B. We gotta go. See you pretty soon.